Good day everyone, I'm John Paul Ramil from 1A here at Herona Junior College. Now, we will discuss the Webster methods of apportionment. Our learning competency to define Webster method of apportionment, to apply methods of apportionment. Now this is definition of Webster method. Daniel Webster, 1782 to 1852, proposed a method similar to Jefferson in 1832. It was adopted to Congress in 1842 but replaced by Hamilton methods in 1851. It was then adopted again in 1901. The difference of Webster methods rounds the quotas to the nearest whole number. Rather than dropping the decimal parts, it was produce the desired result at the beginning. He say like Jefferson to adjust the divisors until thus. Now, we have the sample problem here. The number of sales of people assigned to work dotting of ship, apportion based the average number of customers. During the shift, apportion 15 sales people using Webster method given in information. Now, first step. Determine how people each representative should present. To do this, dividing total population at the state of the total number representative. This final answer that the standard divisor. So, para makuha yung standard divisor is yung total apportionment, yung total na sales is 15. And yung kukunin din natin yung total ng customer, which is 1,340. Then, yung 1,340 na yun, i-divide natin sa 15. So, kaya nakuha natin yung 89.333. That's all. Second, step 2. Step 2. Divide each state population by the divisor to determine how many representatives it should have to several decimal places. This answer is called quota. So, para makuha naman natin yung quota is yung nakuha nating 89.333 is i-divide natin sa 145. So, yung makukuha natin doon is yun na yung quota natin, which is 1.623, and yung 270 divided by 8933 is 3022. Second is 4.757. Then sa evening is 500. Divide natin siya 89.33, which is 5.597. Then dito naman tayo sa step 3. Step 3. Round all quotas to the nearest whole number, but don't forget the whole decimal up and the remaining whole numbers. Yun, i-round off lang natin yung quotas para makuha natin yung initial. So, yung 1.6 is magiging 2. Yung 3.022 is magiging 3. Yung 4.757 magiging 5. 5.597 is magiging 6. So, yung total ng initial natin is 16. So, which is not hindi sila parehas nung total sales na which is 15 lang. So, kailangan pag mataas, this is Pag mataas yung initial allocation is dadagdagan natin yung standard divisor. Now we move on to the step 4. Ito yung sinasabi ko na para makuha natin is babalik tayo. This method is trial and error. Magtitry ka na magtitry pa hanggang makuha mo yung sagot. So, step 4. If the total from step 3 was less than the total number of representatives, reduce the divisor, calculate the quotas and the allocation. If the step 3 was the largest the number of the representative, increase the divisor and calculate the quotas allocation. Continue doing until the step 3 is equal to the number of representative. The divisor was end of the sitting called the modified divisor, so adjusts the divisor. So, ito na yung sinasabi ko. Babalik tayo sa step 2. Yung 1.145 is divide naman natin siya ngayon sa 92, which is 1.576. Gagawin din natin siya doon sa 270 divided by 92, which is 2.935, and sa susunod ulit sa 425, divide natin yung 425 sa 92, which is 4.620. Then sa susunod naman sa 500, divide natin siya, which is 5435. So, para makuha naman yung initial is i-round off natin yon. Yung 1.76 is magiging 2. Yung 2.935 magiging 3. Yung 4.620 magiging 5. Yung 5.434 magiging 5. Which is, yun na yung final natin. Yun lang. Good day. Sana may natutunan kayo.